We'll see if they can avoid getting tripped up by a Stanford program that has beaten them head-to-head 4 out of the last 6 meetings. 86th all-time meeting between Oregon and Stanford, and we are underway. From the 3-yard line, it's returned out to the 22 by Bryce Farrell. And on second down, McKee to throw, searching, and he's gobbled up.
Celebrated and was excoriated by Mario Cristobal. He's a lot more mature this year.
Bucky Irving crosses midfield. Nix hands it off on second down. Irving cuts it back and slips through a tackle, slips through a second, still on his feet across the 30-yard line. From the Stanford 26, Whittington in motion. This time gets the carry. Whittington this way. Here. On a throwing down. Now, how about the pursuit by the Stanford defense? You had the 3 scores early for Oregon after they got to the red zone and couldn't find Pater. A quarter. Ducks start from the 41. And they'll immediately get to the plus side of midfield with Whittington. Let's get one more play here. Chase Cota, look out! He's gone! 49 yards. Chase Cota shot out of a cannon. Oregon coming off a season-high 11 tackles for loss against Washington State last week. Third down and long time for McKee to pull that ball back, and he hits his target, Bryson Tremaine, who then gets upended. A physical tackle to bring him down. Higgins in motion. McKee swings it to the flat. Wilson cuts to the inside, fights for a couple extra yards. It's another first down for the Cardinal, the most for Stanford wideout in about 2 years. Here's Filkins bouncing to the outside. Filkins knocked out inside the 5. And a big third down early on here for the Cardinal on the road, looking for a second straight win against Oregon. McKee steps up, feels the pressure, he's brought down. That was a really good kicking prospect out of high school, 22-yard attempt. And he puts Stanford on the board here at Autzen. Empty backfield here, although they'll bring Irving over. And Nix will keep it. Nix, left side into Stanford territory, has running room. And steps out of bounds. Line to gain is the 2. Nix to his right. Rolling, throwing, and it is incomplete.
Well, it was a long, slow developing play, and Nix gave himself plenty of time, and that is Caillou Blue Kelly against Franklin. What a matchup, and there's the ball. Oh. Is an incomplete pass. Wow.
After reviewing the play, the ruling is a touchdown.
3 of the best looking offenses in the West, and they just haven't had the offensive firepower to keep up yet.
Key off the play fake, this way to Urasic. And he's bottled up at the 26. He fumbled the football, and Oregon has it. It's Sewell. Look out. Sideline. He's pushed out at the 5-yard line.
Get McKee moving again. Get the ball to the tight end, and he bobbles it off the start. Makes a football move with the ball. And just beautifully forced fumble there.
Nix rolls right. Pumps. Darts towards the end zone. He's got it. Nix. There's Dollars again. 6 different Oregon receivers. Nix pumps, keeps, staggers across midfield. Has a blocker with him. Whittington is his hip pocket. Whittington to the outside. Some daylight, and Whittington finally brought down. After all that, they were going to be short of the first down. The penalty yardage puts them back to the 22. They'll keep it on the ground. And this is Dollars just shy of the goal line. Time winding down. Oregon still with one timeout. Hockey World, they just give them 5 minutes each and play on.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense number 24.
The volume to be turned down. They'll hand it off, and it is a touchdown for Jordan James. Right as time expires.
And in doing so, they weren't as productive in the first quarter.
How about the plan from Irving, trying to reverse field. Great pursuit by Ethan Bonner. Hobbled off at the end of the first half.
He's out right now.
Yeah. Nix tracked down. Lunge ahead in the end, but 33 in the game against USC. And McKee gets punished here. Dorless.
It's only a 2.5-hour drive.
Played Gotham FC to a 3-3 draw today.
Oh, in New York.
Yes.
Well, that makes sense for them.
2 for 9 on third down tonight. McKee fits it in there. John Humphreys right at the sticks.
Just an inability to stack successful plays.
McKee connects. Higgins underneath. And it's a first down for Stanford. McKee again this way is Filkins in the flat, tiptoeing the sideline. Filkins! Is he in? Yes, sir! 42 yards for Filkins.
8 or 9 years.
Nix, pump fake, takes off, into the clear. Bo Nix, there he goes. He won't be caught. He's done it again.
Identity and the personality of the team.
McKee on the slant finds Tremaine. Red zone defense, not great.
Now this has been their best performance.
Yeah.
The player in this state.
Third down and 10. McKee caught. It's Higgins. And Stanford, their offense has a little bit of flash in them. If they can do it consistently, it might change the story of their season. For now, it's the second touchdown of the night.
And how they're not just going to go away into that good night here in Oregon.
Spread them out here as the Ducks get going once again. And another outstanding catch for Troy Franklin.
But David Bailey was right on top of him. Here's the previous catch. And
side handoff. And a physical run from Whittington. It's the most rushing yards in a single game for Oregon since 2018. And Nix throws this one away. There's a flag in.
Pass interference. Before the defense.
Getting a little bit tired of announcing him.
yeah, just a grab. He was afraid of that double move. And
get at the 13-yard line. Hand it off to Whittington here. And he cracks helmets together. At the end of the run, they are up above 500 yards of offense. Dollars slips by the initial wave and dives across the goal line for another Oregon touchdown. Playing you have to be perfect or close to it. And Stanford has been far from it. McKee incomplete. Oregon inside the Stanford 30 now. That ball looked like it was tipped. And it's going to be intercepted by Tristan Sinclair.
When you play an attacking style defense, things can get really emotional. That's what the Ducks do.
That's probably the only glaring area really to clean up for Oregon coming out of this game is the penalty situation. That 90% of the time they'll never make it to air. But guess what? We're going to make it with a couple of these here tonight. Because you better believe we're going to get the second and third straight. There's Colby Bowman, wide receiver.
Guys, which is really, it's an amazing thing to think about.
Josh Carty is going to get a little more work here. Hit a field goal way back at the beginning of this game. This from 53. 2015 Oregon team coached by Mark Helfrich. Run all the way down. It's a nice run for Ashton Daniels just now, third string quarterback. Pass to the end zone is caught. And Stanford, they're just running through their stuff late in this game. Mudia Rubin. Final play. Bo Nix, a career high in rushing. 4 total touchdowns. And a comprehensive beatdown by the Oregon Ducks of the Stanford Cardinal.